Just as I suspected. Lasers. This place has been completely blocked off. Here she goes. 3, 2, 1.
Well, as you can see here, this baby's 3 stories of pure awesomeness and cardboard. She comes with everything you need. Ground foundations all redone, the interior's all redone. She could use a little spotting up around the edges. Tape needs a little extra sealing, but she'll be darn near perfect for your bank you're making.
Wait a second, how did you know I was making a bank?
A bank? I didn't, I must have heard that from somewhere. But let me show you this. This is a window, and it's open. That's what's important about this place. It's a beautiful place. Honestly, I will give you an amazing deal on her. How about this? You buy her today, I'll throw her in for 5 rolls of tape, and guess what? I'll build the bank for you. I'll make this thing spit and span, a new security systems, front entrance here with a kiosk, ATM, and your own personal area for your office. It'll be a beautiful, top security, everything you could want in a bank.
That is a darn good deal. But you didn't happen to be a prisoner in my brother's jail, were you? You look a lot like the tape thief who escaped from my brother's jail.
Tape thief? No, not at all, sir. I haven't stolen a thing in my entire life, although he does sound pretty awesome. But no, trust me, I am not related to that man whatsoever, any way possible, not even down the line remotely related, second cousins. But look, that's not the important part. The important part is you have some very valuable tape you want to store in a top security bank, and I'm your man to build it. So what do you say?
Alright, you got my contract. I want the paper signed and delivered tomorrow morning.
Well, sir, you will not be let down. I can promise you that this will be the nicest bank I've ever made. I'll get started right away on building the front of the bank, as well as all the top security systems you need inside. You have my word, courtesy of the master tape, box builder.
Sounds like a deal. You got yourself a deal.
Hey yo, what's going on, guys? It's Papa Jake here from Team Riveting, and we are back with a brand new video, and today we are gonna be building a box for bank. But we're gonna be breaking into it because this box fort bank isn't like any other box fort bank. There is a very special, a very important man building this thing, and he's gonna be storing some of the world's most valuable tape rolls inside. And you guys know me, Papa Jake, box fort god. I need those tape rolls to build my box fort. They're just gonna put those tape rolls in this bank and keep them there. We can't have that. So here's the plan, guys. We're gonna be building a box fort bank out of our 3-story box fort. If you guys haven't seen this before, it is really awesome. We got the first story down here, which is in this door. Second story here, and then of course the 3rd story all the way up here. So of course, in order to pull off this bank heist, we're gonna need to make this bank legit to start with some loopholes. I'm gonna have an insane security system. I'm talking lasers, tripwires, locked doors, everything that a modern bank would have, including a nice front entrance where you can access the bank, go up to the kiosk, the ATM, all that fancy dancy stuff. But once it's completed and once it's built, we're gonna use those loopholes that we put in, because we're building it, to pull off one of the biggest bank heists in the history. They've got silver tape, they've got gold tape, and much more inside one of the most secure vaults up there. We're gonna keep the 3-story box fort as is. I really like the way it looks. I definitely need to kind of gut the interior and change it a little bit. In order to make the front of the bank, we're gonna kind of build out like this way. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put like this new kind of building area. You can enter here through a door, go inside, check your ATM, talk to the person at the front desk. Behind here, this is where all the secret security systems as well as the bank vault will be. We'll start on the front entrance, and then we'll get working on the inside security systems, and then we got to go back to the office because we have to plan one of the most insane bank heists ever. Luckily, Papa Jake isn't just a master box fort builder, he's also a master bank heister, if that's a word. I don't think it's a word, but regardless, we're gonna do this. Just finished the floor plan, and so far it's looking awesome. I've got like the money green going on here because it is of course a bank. We have a treadmill in here, and I was kind of looking at it and I was like, yo, how can I use this treadmill to make this place really awesome? So I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna be incorporating the treadmill. If all goes as planned, this might be the craziest bank ever. Let's start getting working on the walls, and then we can work on the interior. So I just finished doing the walls as well as a little bit more of the floor plan, and now all we have to do is actually do like the entire roofing area. This is gonna be like the teller's booth. This is where you're gonna go to request your money, in this case our tape rolls, and then over here this is gonna be the ATM slash where your actual money comes out of using the treadmill. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's gonna be super cool, and then we'll get to work on the ATM. It wasn't safe to talk out there, you could hear us. Once we're done the security system, then we're gonna head back to the headquarters. Once we're there, I'm gonna have all the floor plans and information. We're gonna break down this bank, all right? We're gonna come up with a very sophisticated plan to break in, get our tape rolls, and get out. This is top level security, but if we can pull this off, it'll be one of the greatest bank heists ever done. Check it out, we're inside the bank now, and it is looking awesome. You come over here to like the kiosk, and this is where you can actually access from a teller all of your bank information as well as take out funds if you need it. The cool thing about this is that if I come up here and I request something like I want to withdraw 2 rolls of duct tape from my bank account, they'll say okay, and they'll put through the request, and then out here is where you'll actually get your duct tape. This is an employees only door, so only employees can get through here. And you come around this side here, and this is actually the teller's area. Over here is the security door. Now this is normally supposed to be shut, and this will go into the bank vault as well as all the security systems. So now that we're in the teller area, this is the cool part. So basically someone would come here and request, let's say 2 rolls of tape. So I'd be like, all right, I'll go get your 2 rolls of tape. You go into the vault door here, and you go through all the security systems to the master vault. Very important to keep in mind where the master vault is. But once we get the tape, which let's say here, 2 rolls of premium tape, we got red as well as blue. Teller would say, okay. You go down here into the tape drop box. You throw the tape down here, and then all the way over here, your tape arrives. And there we go, we got our tape. If you guys have some cool ideas on how we can use the treadmill, let me know down below. I'd love to hear your ideas. Now that this 3-story box fort has a bank attached to it and has all these crazy rooms, I mean, this is like a room, there's a room, over here's a room, there's 3 stories of rooms over here. This is truly a massive box fort mansion. So we had an idea. If you guys want us to add on to this and keep this, if you guys say, Papa Jake, don't tear down this box fort masterpiece and turn it into something else, I want to see if we can get 100,000 likes on this video. If we get 100,000 likes, we will turn this and keep expanding. Maybe expand out there into the other room. And of course, guys, let us know what you'd want us to build with all this room. So if you guys have some really awesome ideas, leave them down below and we might pick one. Now that the bank is pretty much done, I think it's time to call back the bank owner and show it off. Make sure everything's complete. Make sure everything's, in the way that he likes it. I didn't film me setting up all of the security and behind the scenes in the bank, but that's for our own purposes because I'm putting a little bit of a back door, if you know what I mean. It's all part of my plan. Once we show this off to the bank owner and he approves of it, then we're gonna go back to my house and we're gonna plan out how we're gonna break into this thing. In due time, you'll see the security systems, but you'll see us breaking through them. So let's give him a call and let's show it off.
Well, you outdid yourself. This place looks marvelous. My tape rolls should arrive any minute and we'll get them stocked up in the vault. Well, I did my best job with this bad boy. They don't call me Master Tape Box Builder for nothing. And of course you have all the security systems you could ever ask for. This place is locked down like Fort Knox. No one's getting in no matter what the cost. Unless they were the Master Tape Burglar. But that's not important. Why don't you take it for a spin? I'll be your first customer and show you how it works. I'd like to make a withdrawal. Yes, and what might I get you? I'd like to withdraw some duct tape. I believe celebration's in order for this great and marvelous build. Just give me your card. Of course. Here you are, my cardboard card. Withdrawn, please. 1 roll of red duct tape coming right up. Thank you very much. My pleasure. That's the most important part. I need to break into this bank and I need to steal all of the tape they have in the vault. I built this bank myself. I know the ins and outs of the security system. I'm gonna need equipment and I need a plan. Siri, bring up the location of the box bank. There we go, perfect. All right, looks like the front entrance is fairly clear at nighttime. I'll have to bypass the security, but shouldn't be too hard of an issue. Once I move past the security, the inside of the bank is fairly open. There's a teller station as well as the door to the main teller. I make my way inside the main teller's entrance door, and behind it is the main security lock. The lock will only open once we request a withdrawal of some tape, but if I can get that done, I can get inside. Luckily, I have my spy equipment. This should have everything I need in order to break into this bank. Mask to hide my identity, motion sensors to cover my trail, earpiece with flashlight adapter, sound boosting device in case I need to listen in to any encrypted information, and of course, my lucky pen. The path is straightforward. There's 4 sets of security locks. I'm going to have to deal with a laser tripwire system, multiple door lock entries, and then of course the master vault. Siri, bring up the master vault lock. There she is, the master vault lock. Siri, enhance. The locking system has 2 stages with a tumbler lock in the middle. We're dealing with 3 sets of tumbler locks. All right, hold on. I have an idea. That's it. With a lock of this sort, we would be able to bypass it using a security code. It's the same key code you use hacking into the system, removes the need for a key, and leaves us with just the lock. My God, it might work. It's time to gear up. Let's do this. All right, it's time to rob a bank.
We're inside now. It is after dark. The bank is officially closed. It's time to pull off this heist. I'm bringing you guys on board. Shouldn't be any camera systems we can't handle, but just in case, I've got the mask on, and I've got all of my equipment locked in here. All right, looks like most of the bank operations are closed. ATM is not dispensing anything, and the actual kiosk itself is shut down. The entrance into the back room, right here. Luckily, they invested a lot in the master vault, but not too much in the kiosk. Don't care about a couple rolls of tape going missing, but their pride and joy is the main stash. They come running, we're caught red-handed, we're going back to prison. And considering we broke out of prison, we don't want to go back there. There we go. We got her. All right, main kiosk is open. Here we go. Shut the door behind us. All right, we made it into the main kiosk area. Got the key card right here. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What's going on? What's going on? Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is the... Oh boy, no, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. This is not good at all. If this security card's not working, the bank owner, he must have knew something was up and swapped the security system. He's smarter than I thought. Key card we got is doing nothing for this. The mission is not over. We can still do this. We can still get in there and get to the vault. The mission is not over. We got this. All right, I should be able to access the back panel through a reset hatch back here. There we go. Panel's off. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Although my keycard doesn't work, it's still a standard security lock. I should be able to short the circuit with this. All right, here we go. There we go. There we go. Looks like it's shorting. Got it. All right, lock should be undone. Rotating door. Here we are. Gonna set up a motion detector just in case someone tries to cover us from behind. Let's test it. Shh, there we go. Come on. Perfect. All right, let's get moving. We don't have much time. Just as I thought, we have the ventilation shaft here. It's not much to crawl through. It's a bit of a tight spot, but if we can get through here, we can get into the next corridor. Here we go. Looks like they completely redid this. All the security systems been redone. None of this is mine. I didn't put any of this in here. Looks like these tripwires are set tight. All right, I've seen this before. This is a tripwire system. Any one of these set off could set off either an alarm or worse, an explosion. We're gonna have to be careful when we get through here, but if we can make it through this tripwire field, we should be able to make it into the back shaft. The back shaft runs across into the Baron's office. Do not want to touch these. The back ventilation shaft's a bit more of an open place, so it should be pretty easy sailing once we get through here. Oh wow. Oh, that was close. That was really close. We didn't set off any alarms or explosions, so looks like we made it through. Once we make it to the back ventilation shaft, we should be pretty secure. I made sure not to put any security back here, but what they added while I was gone, I don't know. Looks like it's just through this hole here. Bit of a tight squeeze, but we should be able to make it. We're into the back ventilation shaft. This wall here, behind it, is the Baron's office, the bank builder. It's his personal headquarters, and behind that is the vault we're trying to break into. Hold up, hold up. No, something's not right, something's not right. It's too easy, this place is never this open. Even when I produced the security system here, I had security cameras. Brought an emergency pen. Not only does it act as a pen, UV light also creates a smoke screen. Just as I suspected, lasers. This place has been completely blocked off. One wrong move of these, they could call the cops, or knowing this bank builder, worse, could set off a bomb. Looks like they were built to catch someone off guard. Seems like a simple X pattern. We should be able to crawl underneath. All right, let's get moving. Just as I suspected, right there. Lasers mounted on the wall. Good thing I got the smoke screen from the pen. Here it is, the back fire escape. Past this door is the bank builder's office, aka the Baron. Seems like a simple hatch, but really, this is ultra secure tape. They don't even sell this on the market. This is military grade. All right, before we break into the office, I gotta make sure no one's in there. I've got the sound amplifying device that'll let me listen through walls. I'm gonna take a look and make sure he's not in. Let's take a listen. I think we're good. I don't hear anything. All right, now in order to cut through this military grade tape lock, I'm gonna need a tape cutting system. I know it doesn't look like much, but when lit, this thing will saw through even the most hardcore tape. All you need is a 9-volt battery and a match. Here she goes. Oh my god, that thing just flew at me. Just like I suspected. Door's completely open. Let's go. This is the Baron's headquarters. His main office. Fancy pillows, cutlery. They say he's the richest person alive. And if this box build says anything. Oh no, 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 no. A chrono lock? Those things are impenetrable. I prepared to break into the safe, not a chrono lock. The safe should just be behind this door here. This door's completely locked by this. The only way we're getting this open and getting into that safe is if we can disable this lock. What are these? Files. Nuclear countdown. These have nothing to do with banks. These are timesheets, state cards, purchases of uranium. Oh my god. I think this bank baron's up to more than what we thought. He's not just a bank baron. He's a master criminal. These are plans to take over the city. Purchases of explosions, bombs, weapons. I mean, the whole list goes on. Virus. No wonder he needs so much money. No wonder he upgraded his security system. This bank builder isn't just a rich billionaire. He's an evil mastermind. He's looking to take over the city. He's looking to use these plans to create a homegrown virus, dispose of everyone in the city, and imprison us all. Gotta take every single last one of these. The mission does not stop. The mission does not stop. We're still gonna break in, and we're gonna get in this vault. But the world has to know about this. The world has to know that the bank baron is evil. I didn't want to have to do this, but it looks like we have no choice. If this mission fails, there could be lives at risk. Good thing I brought this. Stick of TNT. Wiring this up to the chrono machine. Give us a few seconds to get out of here. Should blow the top off of it. Good old-fashioned explosive should do the trick. I'm gonna create a timed explosion. Blow through the lock and get to the vault. It'll probably give us roughly 10 minutes to break through the vault door, get our tape, and get out of here. We need to let the world know about this. Setting the TNT now. Get the files. We got 10 seconds. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That should have done the trick. Let's see. Oh, that blew right through it. Oh yeah, that blew right through it. Let's get up into the vault. There she is, the vault. In here lies some of the most expensive tape rolls known to man. We're talking silver, we're talking gold. Enough tape rolls to buy a box fort projects. But more importantly, to help us get our word out about the bank owner. It's locked, and the key here, impenetrable. But there is a security code system. Just for the sake of it. Darn it. I know you're all thinking it's just a pen, but this baby was able to show us where those lasers were back there. It's gonna help us out here using the UV light. Bingo. Number 5 lights up like the 4th of July. He's not smart enough to wash his hands before using the vault. Looks like the only number touched here is 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Gold. Silver. This is more than I thought. This is more than I thought. We gotta get these and get out of here as quick as possible. Right now, we're on the run. Let's get going.